Hello everyone, this is Kian. I'm currently at Hanoi Airport in Vietnam. Today I'm flying Vietnam Airlines VN55 from Hanoi to London Heathrow in business class. This is my very first time flying Vietnam Airlines. I've already checked in at the check-in counters already. Vietnam Airlines has a row of check-in counters dedicated for premium passengers. They also have separate counters for business class passengers and Sky Priority. And for business class, they specially printed out my boarding pass in a gold banner in contrast to the usual blue banner. For the immigration security, there was a short wait. For the immigration, there's no separate queue for priority passengers. But after the immigration check, there's a special queue for priority passengers available for business class and Sky Priority. So that was a breeze. Otherwise, the normal security queue is quite long. There are also A, B, C, three sections of immigration and security. I went through A, and A is actually the closest to the lounge as well. So for people who are visiting the Lotus Lounge, definitely goes through A area. I'm sitting in the lounge now. The lounge just looks very chaotic and very disorganized. I guess maybe it is the tradition of Vietnam. Things are very busy in general, and all of the seats are packed very close to each other. I'm lucky to find a seat right next to the window. Food choice is quite substantial. There are lots of dishes available, and I think quite a lot of them are very Vietnamese, so that's very good. I don't really see a bar over here. They do have a drink section, and I will go investigate. just got on board. The boarding was slightly later than advertised on the boarding pass, but it was very smooth and quite efficient. My seat, there are blankets, a pillow, the amenity case, which is by Samsonite, and a pair of slippers. There's also a bottled water. As soon as I got on board, a cold towel was delivered. I think it is good to have a cold towel rather than a hot towel in Vietnam. And secondly, there's a glass of champagne. There's a choice between water, champagne, and a black tea juice. Cheers.
Without chemicals required.
For the aperitif, I ordered the dry brandy Manhattan, which is brandy and dry vermouth mixing together. My drink is also accompanied by a small bowl of cashew nuts and peas. I chose the Vietnamese menu. Here comes my appetizer. It is the lemongrass and chili chicken salad. On the side, there's also a small cucumber salad, which looks extremely Asian. Very beautiful ceramic salt and pepper shakers. Some bread on the side. And I'm having a glass of Italian white wine. Cutleries are extremely beautiful here as well. On the side, there's also a pair of chopsticks. The salad is extremely refreshing and very flavorful. I really enjoy the appetizer.
But this is show. Yeah, it's good. Nice. No, it's not. Just thank you very much.
As part of the Vietnamese menu, the main course, I ordered the pork with some vermicelli. The vermicelli bondo looks like this. And this is the pork skewer. There's some vegetable on the side as well. Apart from the plate, there's also a small bowl of fish sauce with my main dish. With my main dish, I am having a Primitivo from Italy. I think it's amazing that Vietnam Airlines is offering a substantial Vietnamese menu on board. However, I do think the cuisine is very repetitive. For both the choices of the main dish and the appetizer, there's always a lemongrass. So maybe the food palette is just very simple in Vietnam. I do like it though, it's very refreshing. And one more thing I didn't realize earlier was this pork skewer. I thought this steak was actually a wooden steak, but it's actually lemongrass. So the entire lemongrass flavor soaked in the pork skewer and tastes amazing. Well, I'm very impressed by Vietnam Airlines so far from the food. With my cheese, I also ordered a cognac. I didn't know they had a small bottle because usually I feel like if it's class, they always have like a big bottle of the spirits anyway. But maybe because it is Vietnam Airlines, so it's not like European Airlines, but drink a lot.
Do you guys want ice cream or
Some ice cream, please.
it's like we have chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Yes,
Sure, thank you.
Do you want to hear?
Thank you. Good afternoon, an airport journey.
I feel like the post-meal dessert and fruit is just basically non-stop. So I was offered another offering of the fruit, and also I'm having vanilla ice cream. I think the pitch of the seat is pretty good. I can lie down completely without my feet touching the front of the seat. So I'm lying down completely now, and there's still some room in front of my feet. Also, it is possible to lie on the side, on the left-hand side as well, because I'm on the left-hand side of the aircraft. So it's possible to sleep on the side, but it is not possible to sleep on the right-hand side because there's a wall on the right. Yeah, so overall, I think it's quite comfortable, and I just wish the cabin temperature could be slightly cooler. I was trying to use the blanket, and as soon as I put the blanket on, I got sweaty. Also, I love this cushion. I don't know why, but this cushion is just supporting my head in the perfect way. Sometimes I found the cushions could be too thick, too wide, or too big, or not fluffy enough, but this one's just the perfect size. So that's why I was able to sleep quite well. Yeah, so sleep on the side is possible as well, like this. So there's room here as well. I slept for a solid 4 hours, and I woke up from kind of a sweat. I think the cabin temperature is slightly higher than my liking. When I went to ask for some water refill, the cabin crew asked whether I like some drinks, so I asked for a glass of Chivas Regal on rock. As advertised on the menu, sandwiches and instant noodles are available upon request between meals. I asked for a bowl of noodles. There are two choices, spicy and non-spicy. I don't know which brand it is, to be fair. And on the side, I'm having another glass of Chivas Regal on rock. The taste is just very Vietnamese. It has a hint of fish sauce and a bit of sourness in the soup. It is very different to instant noodles from China, Japan. It's tasty. Around 3 hours and 45 minutes before landing, the light has been switched on and the pre-landing meal is going to be served. It is very interesting how early on it is for Vietnam Airlines to serve the pre-landing meal. This is very much in contrast with my usual experience on other European airlines. They always maximize resting time and they only serve the pre-landing meal around 2 hours and even 1.5 hours before landing. The appetizer of the pre-landing meal is kind of like a summer roll, like a Vietnamese roll, but it's just like only the ingredients in the summer roll, I suppose. And then I also have some garlic bread, and I believe this is a dessert. For the main dish, of course, I ordered the classic Vietnamese dish, pho, beef noodle soup. For post-dinner drink, I asked for a cup of Lotus green tea. It is very nice green tea flavor with a very nice bitterness of the lotus seeds. Flying Vietnam Airlines, of course, I would order a cup of Vietnamese coffee. I think it's on the sweeter side compared to the Vietnamese coffee I had in Hanoi, but it is still good. And it is amazing that this airline is offering everything in Vietnamese, showcasing their country's culture. Overall, I had an amazing time on this Vietnam Airlines flight in their business class from Hanoi to London. I had Vietnamese menu on both of the meal services, and the food was amazing. And of course, it's a plus to have a cup of Vietnamese iced coffee to end this flight. I really hope you enjoyed my video sharing my personal experience flying Vietnam Airlines business class. If you like this video, please do like and comment below letting me know your Vietnam Airlines experience. And please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.
Hàng không quốc gia Việt Nam xin mời hành khách đi London đi trên chuyến bay VN555